Today, March 30th, 2025, we see Neptune move into Aries, and it will stay in Aries until 2039. We are going to see it shift back into Pisces to complete its annual retrograde in October, but in January of 2026, it's going to shift into Aries, and it will stay there until it moves into Taurus in May of 2038. So this is going to be a huge shift in the planetary energies. Neptune, the planet of dreams, illusions, spirituality, and creativity, moves into Aries for the first time in 165 years. Neptune's move creates ripples in the collective consciousness and sets up a new generational cycle to work with. Over the coming decade, we will begin to see the manifestation of Neptune's move into Aries and how it is shifting the fabric of our being. This shift into Aries until October 22nd, 2025 is going to be a taster of this planetary energy shift as it moves from Aries, then back into Pisces, then into Aries to stay for the next 14 years. Neptune is the planet of spirituality and higher consciousness, and as it moves into Aries, we may start to focus on our identity, as Aries is the sign of I am. We're going to be focusing on our identity and who we are away from the collective. So this shift from the collective, cyclic, spiritual energy of Pisces to this direct individual energy of Aries. Neptune in fiery Aries is also going to make us more proactive in pursuing our goals and wishes, giving us the confidence to push forward and start new projects, to push forward and go towards our dreams, to go towards new dreams, to bring our visions into being. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac and the leader, and it is keen to start new things, to plant new seeds. And with Neptune here, we're going to feel that we need a new approach to the things that we are turning up to and what we are doing. So Neptune, as the planet of illusions, imagination, spirituality, and beliefs, it is a planet of mystery and illusions, imagination and creativity, idealism, spirituality, and our belief systems. It is the energy of our dreams and our ability to discern these dreams and bring them into being. Neptune's power is that of the imagination, of our dream world, of our dreamscapes, of our visions, of our inner world seen through the imagination. It is inspirational and creation energy at its highest form. So it's about creating those things that we imagine, creating those dreams that we long to bring into being. It represents our dream life and our mystical qualities, how our beliefs and spirituality influence the ways that we see the world, and how we can bring our dreams into being. Neptune's realm is the subconscious. It is the hidden memories, the intuition, and the aspects of clairvoyance, that mysterious aspects of our being. Now, as Neptune represents these mysterious aspects of ourselves, it's also looking at our artistic imagination, how we bring our dreams and visions into being. It represents that creative force. The creative force that comes from our belief systems, that comes from our spiritual awakenings, that comes from our connection with our inner self, with our inner world. It holds the energies of cosmic unconditional love and unity, this energy of inner connectedness and inner consciousness. But it also represents our delusions, the illusions of the world, how we are deceived and confused, how aspects of fraud, treachery, and shame. So it has these two different sides. The sides of the dreamy world of our imagination, the dreamy world of our dreams, but also that darker aspect of the illusions, the confusion, the deception, the not being clear with ourselves, the head in the clouds kind of energy. Now, dreams are illusions until we take action and bring them into being. Neptune influences the separation between fantasy and reality by dissolving and making everything it touches foggy, with the intention to encourage us to discern the reality from the fantasy, enabling us to see things in new perspectives, ones that are in alignment with our ever-changing beliefs and experiences within the world. So Neptune allows us to digest our dreams, digest our belief systems, digest those higher aspects of existence, and bring them into our being to enable us to create and bring things into being. It is how we experience our soul, how we experience our beliefs and spirituality, how we experience unconditional love and unity, and how we relate to our inner consciousness and self. It is the whole of our being integrated into one. It is our ability to know ourselves on a spiritual level and to be able to discern our dreams and bring them into being through creation using our inner imagination. So Neptune is really going to influence how we understand ourselves, how we understand our dreams, and how we're going to bring those dreams into being. Now, as a transpersonal planet, Neptune moves very slowly through the zodiac signs and has a more generational influence to our existence. But on a personal level, Neptune, as the visionary planet, as the planet of dreams, as the planet of creativity, is going to influence us in our dream world, how we bring our dreams into being, how we create things, how we imagine the things that we want to bring into being. Aries, as the first sign of the zodiac, the cardinal fire sign, is really going to ignite us to come from this place of passion, to come from this place of the spark within, asking us to initiate and think things into being, asking us to take action to bring our dreams into being, asking us to look at our dreams for the self and to see if they reflect from who we are, or if our dreams are a projection of society around us, a projection of what others dream for us to do, and allowing us to dissect those things and discern what is for us as individuals. As the sign of I am, the number one, that energy of being, that energy of the self, this shift into Aries is going to be very powerful for those of us who are in connection with our ever-changing form of self. It is going to enable us to work towards the things that we hold dear to us, the things that we desire, the things we want to bring into being, really initiating this energy of new beginnings, this energy of creating from something new, this energy of new perspectives, this energy of seeing things in new ways that is going to allow us to act in ways that are supportive to the person that we are as individuals. Now, Neptune moving into Aries is going to create some themes that will be playing around the world. If you look back in history, the last time that Neptune was in Aries, over 165 years ago, was the time of the American Civil War. Ideologies were changing and people were willing to stand up for what they believed was right, even if that meant going against their country. This was a time where similar themes may play out in the world around us. We could definitely see echoes of people's feelings and the need to stand up and defend what they feel is right. Aries is a very masculine, action-based energy. It's not afraid to move forward. However, it can be ego-driven at times, and this is something to be mindful for. Are you acting for yourself, or are you acting from this place of ego, this place of ideology, this place that is disconnected from whom you truly are? So some of the themes that we're going to look at from a personal perspective is, who are we separate from the identity that society has given us? After all, we are not really our names, our jobs, our country. We are so much more than these labels, and this is an explorative journey we are likely to find ourselves taking. As Neptune's energy can cast a veil, we may find ourselves questioning what we believe to be true. So this is about looking at our belief systems. Are our belief systems our own? Are we seeing things for the truth? Are we doing the research behind things? Are we looking at things from different perspectives? Or are we simply believing the things that we have been fed, the things that we have been told, the the things that society wants us to accept as real. It's going to open us up to looking at things for ourselves. Our attitudes may become more self-centered, but this is not necessarily a bad thing. We talk about ego-driven activities. We talk about this self-centered energy that Aries brings. This is not always a bad thing. This is a good way to bring us back into our being, bring us back to ourselves, bring us back to our own systems to see if they are authentic to ourselves. In many ways, we will be able to shift away from the voices of the collective and start to tune into how we really feel and how we really see things. Like with all things, there is a balance to create, but listening to our instincts and following the truth from within will be our guide during this time. Now, while Neptune is shifting into Aries, we are also going to see Saturn enter Aries on May 24th. Saturn and Neptune will come into alignment in July, creating a very powerful conjunction. Saturn is the planet of our boundaries, the planet of our taskmaster, the foundational energy of getting things done. So the alignment of Neptune and Saturn in Aries is going to be a very pivotal shifting point in this beginning energy of Neptune in Aries, asking us to align our actions with our dreams. While Neptune is dreamy and floaty and represents the dissolving, Saturn is grounded and secure and likes to create boundaries and directiveness. So under the union of Saturn and Neptune in July, we're going to get a dose of reality. It's going to allow us to create firmer boundaries and get more structure to our goals and dreams. And it's really going to allow us to see if we are working towards the dreams that are in alignment with our authentic self. This whole shift into Aries is going to be about aligning our dreams with our authentic self, aligning our dreams with our actions, taking the actions to move towards our dreams, taking the actions to bring our visions into being, and really grounding things in this energy of active, cardinal, fiery energy that comes from a place of passion, energy that comes from a place of action, energy that comes from a place of creation. Neptune is all about creating the dreams that we hold, creating the visions that we hold. So this movement into Aries is really going to allow us to create the dreams that we hold and bring those visions into being, shifting us out of the watery energies of Pisces that were all about changing our emotional relationship to our dreams, aligning our dreams in our emotional waters. This is going to be about aligning our dreams in our actions and in our core being, the being of ourself. A powerful transit that we're going to be working with until 2039. And a very powerful shift into the energies that allow us to bring dreams into being.